Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thomas, and I'm here with O-Pee-Chee Haunt, and we are about to go through the Donnie Darko experience. So, Sam, we're gonna ask you a couple questions, but first, I think we should just go in there. So, let's just go. Let's go.
Time is precious. And last but not least, walk, don't run. I didn't run from my fears, so why should you?
It's time to return to the present.
So I am here with Sam of O-Pee-Chee Haunt, and Sam, we went through the Donnie Darko experience. Loved every bit of it, the set design, the actors. So I just gotta ask you a couple of questions about that little pre-show. What was the idea behind making the little pre-show?
The video is based on, if you've seen the film, there's a whole video that they show them in this class. This really Christian mom shows them this video about like overcoming your fear, and it's just this cheesy 80s VHS video. And I wanted to do a pre-show for the haunt, and I was like, how can we theme this to Donnie Darko? You can't have Frank going, so please no running. Like, you can't do that. So I was like, it would be so funny to theme it as one of those, and the shoot was just hysterical. If you look at our Twitter, we have a blooper reel, but it was just such a funny shoot, so fun. And some of the actors in the shoot are just scattered throughout the maze, but in other costumes. But it was very fun to shoot.
There's one particular scene that I have to say is already my favorite, already going through this, and that is the bathroom scene with the mirror. What was your thought process behind making the guest the other side of the mirror?
Yeah, so a lot of people have been reacting the same way. That's been like the fan favorite scene, and I don't know, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was a cool scene, but I was like, hey. It was, because in the movie, there's a scene where it's Donnie like kind of looking through a weird vortex mirror thing at Frank, and stabbing at the portal to the other dimension. It's a whole crazy thing. Originally, it was going to be kind of a split screen thing where you saw Donnie and Frank looking at each other. Then I was kind of like, it would be really cool to put the guest in the position of Frank, in the position of like the antagonist, and have Donnie looking at them, and he makes straight eye contact with you the entire time, and you really feel like you're Frank. It's just a weird feeling, but I kind of wanted it to feel like you were in that position, and we switch a lot of perspectives throughout the maze. Like in some scenes you're addressed as Donnie, some scenes you're addressed as Frank, other scenes you're just an observer, like a camera. So try to play around with that a lot.
So the Frank costumes look fantastic. The whole set, what was the most complicated part after all the complexities that made this home haunt? Little subtle things too that tie it back to the movie. Yeah. What was the most complicated set design or costume piece?
Set design, I would say getting the cellar right was pretty crazy. We had, if you actually go in there, it's so dimly lit, but if you go in there and you turn a flashlight on and like look at, there are so many props. We got a bunch of old vintage props, and there's like baby dolls in there. There's weird stuff. There's a whole just mountain of stuff. And I wanted to do a lot of cobwebbing in the room, but I didn't want to do the store-bought web. So we actually loaned out it's a hot glue gun connected to an air compressor. And it's actually how they do cobwebs on movie sets and in Haunted Mansion and Tower of Terror at Disney. And it was just a challenging room to put together, but it was like just the turnout. I think it was the most challenging and satisfying room to put together. And then most challenging costume is in the same room, which was Grandma Death's costume from the movie, because we wanted to replicate it. There's no costumes of anyone from this movie online, but it was like this Grandma Death costume. I had a friend of mine, she went thrifting for a month, like to different stores, trying to find the same colors with the same patterns. She also made custom prosthetics for that character, so that was the most like just Frankenstein, like throwing everything at it costume. So it was really fun to do. Yeah.
So just as a little tie-in to something that we talked about a little bit earlier, Epic Home Haunts. Do you want to plug that little documentary?
Epic Home Haunts, yeah. I'm gonna plug Josh and Epic Home Haunts. They this documentary just came out tonight as of this recording, and it's on Amazon. It's called Epic Home Haunts. It follows a few Southern California haunts throughout their construction process and everything. It's just really, we haven't watched it yet, but we've seen the first 20 minutes. They showed them to us, and it's just really good. It's just really good. You should check it out if you're a haunt fan or a fan of home haunts. We have a cameo, so check it out. Yeah, it's really fun.
Well, Sam, thank you so much. Where can we find you on the social medias?
Yeah, on the social medias, we have an Instagram and a Twitter and a YouTube, I guess, at Opeechee Haunt, OPECHEE Haunt. And our website's listed on all that.
And there you have it. That was our experience through the Donnie Darko universe. And so, Opeechee Haunt, Sam, thank you so much for having us. Make sure to come out here to Opeechee Way. It's going to be here for Saturday and for Sunday. And come on down and tell them TLEV sent you. How about that? So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. I've been Thomas. Mr. E's been in charge of the audio. Josue's behind the camera. And we'll see you all very, very soon. This has been Frank. And Frank's going to tell you all. What?
No, got him.
What? What? Up! I thought so too. Okay, we're out of here.